Not a bad season, just disappointing.
What about you?
My name is Barry Allen, and I'm the fastest man alive. 2 episodes later than the pilot, we'll find out that there's somebody faster and more capable than I am. And then I'll end up going back in time and resorting to screwing everything up to resort to another season till we have 7 of them, because I signed a contract.
Gathered together from the cosmic reaches of the universe, here in this great hall of justice, are the most powerful forces of good ever assembled. Dedicated to truth, justice, and peace for all mankind.
Welcome to Spinnerack, and here we are, our Flash season finale. Here, once again, I'm with Supreme and Cal, and we're going to talk about this episode. There were a lot of things that dropped off, some good, some bad. There were a lot of things this season that happened, some good, some bad. But the one thing that everybody wants to know is, who the hell is that? So, let's just jump straight into it, guys. Cal, I'm passing the ball to you.
This is a new character. I've never seen her in comics. This is the daughter of Barry and Iris, and she's created specifically for the show. There was a character by the name of XS, and she was a member of the Legion of Superheroes, and she was like the great granddaughter of Barry Allen. That's the closest that I can get to this, as she was also black as well. That's the closest. Other than that, totally new character. No idea, but she does seem to take after her father, because somehow she's traveled in time and screwed stuff up. So, so she does seem to have that Allen thing going on right there.
What do you think?
I think that this character, or Coffee Girl, is being teased at a lot, and I'm glad that we actually know who she is now. I still don't understand what was going on with those symbols. Like Harry was writing it, she was writing it, Barry was writing it, everybody's writing it. So, I would like that to be clarified this September or whenever it comes out. But I like the character, she's cool.
I mean, it's pretty interesting that Barry, at the very beginning of the season, so they already planned this out. At the very beginning of the season, when he came back from the Speed Force, he was basically saying Nora shouldn't be here. So we already knew that was we were thinking Nora being the mother, not Nora being his mother, not Nora being his daughter.
Yep.
And so that's the biggest twist there. But also, I mean, I think there is someone who could possibly be here. Didn't he have twins with Iris, the Tornado twins?
Tornado.
You're talking, yeah, but it's not her. The name is different. It's not the same.
Well, that could just be one of her names. Probably her name could be whatever that one is, and Nora could be her middle name. That's what people call her, or vice versa.
So where's the other one?
Probably he didn't come in the time. Probably she's the one. That's what I'm trying to say. There's a lot of possibilities. I don't think we can.
The closest is XS. The closest would be the closest is XS. I think they just decided to do this. I mean, because Wally has 2 kids, and they're twins. Okay, and they would be closer to this, but of course you can't do it because that's Wally, and Wally married someone totally different, and then that other was a staple, was a Bronze Age staple before they did the whole Crisis. I mean, it's all up in the air, but I just think they just decided a totally new character,
Well, I think the actress does. She plays that role of both Barry pretty well. She's funny. She makes mistakes. And the fact that she's been there the whole time. But what's pretty interesting to me is that they have this year-long battle with DeVoe, and she doesn't seem as though she helped until the very end.
Well, that's the thing with time travel, though, right? You got to stay out of it as much as possible, because you don't want to affect anything that comes along with the future. I guess Barry was gonna bust it up anyway, so she just I'll punch it with him, along those lines. But I don't know. I was disappointed in this season. So I can honestly, I don't care to be out at the end. I was disappointed. I'm tired of the Flash being the screw-up team until the last episode. I was very disappointed in the previous episode when they said, you know what, Barry specifically says, we have to destroy all of the satellites. Right. We have to destroy all the satellites. He destroys one satellite, and he's there like, yeah, we got him, we got DeVoe. I'm like, no. And then DeVoe just kind of like, literally, it's like he knocks on the door. Hi, Star Labs? Yeah, sure, come right in, take our satellite. It shouldn't be that easy at the end of the day. I understand he was supposed to be 15 steps ahead of them, but then if that's the case, you have to be willing to let these guys lose and lose big, and we don't want to show them losing. So he can't be 15 steps ahead. He can't compromise your satellite. I was just disappointed at the end of the day. They turned it. The first season I thought was the best season. Barry was inspirational, great hero, everything that you would want in terms of watching a comic book, or rather, watching a superhero show. And then it just became where we're going to get beat up and screw up until the very last episode, and then we're going to pull it out. And it's not to say there weren't some good things in that last episode, but a lot of it comes too little too late. I mean, if I want to watch Arrow, I'll watch Arrow. I want to see you guys save the day. You can do that. Who does that? I don't know if it's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., but they'll have these little mini arcs. So it's like five episodes, completes an arc, and then another. Rather than dragging it out for 24, and you're telling me you couldn't stop this, you couldn't stop it. You had to see Barry in prison. Come on. How entertaining is that at the end of the day? Oh well.
What about you? What do you think about the season so far?
I honestly don't know how I felt. Like it was cool up until the end. Because the end just didn't make sense. Like, he's going in DeVoe's mind. Apparently Ralph's there because
his body.
Because that means DeVoe's good. And then he goes in there in the second Inception and the Matrix. It's like it's a little too much. Like at a certain point. Like, okay, he's going into DeVoe's body. Then Ralph's there. Then DeVoe makes 100 different copies of himself, and then Ralph turns into Barry's cape, apparently.
Yeah, but I mean, I think the one thing they're trying to say is that inside of DeVoe, they were looking for the good DeVoe, and he wasn't there. The bad DeVoe had killed him, and so, but reality is, remember, that body, the body of DeVoe had already died a while ago, and so he was going from body to body to body, but that body belonged to Ralph, and Ralph still existed. If DeVoe had killed Ralph, then he would have died. So he had to keep the essence of Ralph there while he controlled the body and everything he wanted to do with it. So that was what happened.
I didn't understand that either, because they were saying, look, we need to go and find that essence of DeVoe, that last part of DeVoe that's alive. So, and then he's dead. So you guys shouldn't be getting out of anywhere. There shouldn't be any exit or,
but
there shouldn't be exit for you to come out.
So they're saying that there are different parts of DeVoe, the inner goodness, the one of it versus the bad DeVoe. But they're saying that because the body belonged to Ralph, he couldn't kill off everything because they had to keep something.
Right.
And since Ralph was there and being Ralph, that's what happened.
I can see good DeVoe saying, hey, I'm going to give you guys a way to get out of here so you can stop me.
Right.
I can't see bad DeVoe saying, you know what, that exit right over there, he would have shut everything down at this point.
But he was, at that time, DeVoe was very arrogant. He thought he could do anything and everything. He was smarter than everybody.
And he
So
could.
it's very possible, that because of his arrogance, he just didn't see the possibilities that were in front of him that they could have done.
That was a nice scene, but it would have been great if it had happened in episode 16 as opposed to episode 24.
I know. It was a very long season because you had DeVoe thing playing out. And I mean, some of the things, remember, DeVoe was winning quite a while. He killed a lot of people. That what surprised me a lot. All those mutants, you can't call them mutants. Metahumans in the DC world. All those metahumans died. The only one who survived was
Ralph, because he had a contract.
I'm glad contracts definitely help. Hope he comes back. But overall, I still like it. Flash is one of my favorite shows on TV, and I tend to watch it regularly.
Yeah, one of mine as well, but still disappointing season. Not a bad season, just disappointing.
What about you?
My name is Barry Allen, and I'm the fastest man alive. 2 episodes later, then the pilot will find out that there's somebody faster and more capable than I am. And then I'll end up going back in time and resorting to screwing everything up to resort to another season until we have 7 of them because I signed a contract.
Well, thank you. That goes Supreme there. So, Spin a Rack, out.